attacked me. So I go in with this idea to be the most dedicated, determined, disciplined rehab patient, and everything I'm learning backfires. I go meet this guy named Father Ron, Monsignor Ron, and I go sit in his office, and he's, priest, he's dressed the whole thing, and I'm this Jew from Jersey, and I'm sitting there, and he's like, do you believe in God? And I gave him so ho-hum, yeah, I believe, and, law of, law of attraction and the universe. I give him some Kabbalah, and he's like, okay, calm down. And he asks me to stick my arm out. So I stick my arm out like this. And he goes like this on me. He goes, do you see what I did there? So I look at my arm, and I look at the Father, I look at my arm. This is day 3 in rehab. And I'm like, Father, I'm sorry, I have no idea what you're talking about. And he does it again. He goes, you see what I did that time? So I'm looking at my arm, Kev, and I'm looking at the Father. I'm like, Father, I'm Jewish. Maybe there's a disconnect. He starts laughing. He does it again, right? And I'm looking at him. He goes, you see what I did there? And I'm looking at my arm, and I'm looking at the Father. I'm like, Father, I heard about you guys. He starts laughing. He turns the lights off, right? He turns the lights off. Let's see if I can do this real fast. No, it's still coming on. Hold on. He turns the lights off. I don't want this to work. And he shines a light on my arm, right? It's a UV light. And all of his fingerprints are glowing in purple. All of his fingerprints are glowing in purple. The lights are off. And he goes, Adam, do you believe that there's been a power all around you that you can't see, taste, touch, hear, feel, none of the 5 basic senses that's been guiding you, protecting you, loving you, and brought you here to me, right? And I'm looking at all these fingerprints glowing, and I'm like, oh my God, Father. And he turns the lights back on, and they're gone. I'm like, do it again. He turns the lights back on, right? And I'm looking at and I'm like, I can believe. And like this Monsignor Ron took this Jew from Jersey for the first time, connected me to my higher power. Like, there are so many things here that I don't know how the hell I'm talking to you right now, right? And there's radar having planes fly and be able to land, and there's whales speaking under the ocean right now, and the electricity, and I have no idea how it works, and there's birds calling to one another. Like, there's just so much in life going on, and I was just so stuck in my own alcoholic head. And this guy, this Monsignor Ron, like basically was Morpheus and gave me the red pill. And these are the things that started happening to me in the first 10 days of treatment.
Say, that's only day 3, man. Holy shit.
Bro, that's day 3. I mean,
just day 3. Oh, you learn more in life.
It's a very long podcast. I can make this because every day something happened to me that an old part of me was dying, and a new part of me was being reborn.